Hello again, Saber fans. Luno checking in with you guys. I'm sorry I haven't put up a video in a little while for you. I've been a little busy on my end, and I've had a lot of my Sabers changing hands very, very quickly through selling and deals and trades, so I wasn't sure which ones I was going to keep or not. But this one is definitely one that I'm going to keep, so I wanted to do a quick review video for you guys. Bear in mind, I don't have a lot of time today, so I'm going to kind of be rushing through this, but I hope you guys enjoy it anyway. So without further ado, here is the SaberForge Consular. It is a 12-watt Warrior violet, or purple if you prefer. As you can see there, the weathering is all the way through. Nice. Very cool color. I like the black instead of... Sometimes the weathering from SaberForge can come out to almost a bluish hue. I've seen some that come out to almost a greenish hue. It all depends on when they're doing the weathering at the shop, when they're making it, you know, the way it comes out or not. But this one came out into a nice black, as you can see. I really, really like that coloring. Wasn't sure I was going to like the violet color in there first. I was never really a fan of the purple color, but I have to tell you guys, it is way different in person, and it looks so cool. Anyway, let's get this review started for you guys. Up here we have the emitter. As you can see, I don't have any of the blade plugs in. I wanted to show you guys something real quick. All the Apprentice Sabers, and even I know the Bane, which is one of the Elite Sabers, come with these Apprentice blade plugs. So, as you can see on the top here, it has that rounded edge, and it's a little smaller than the plastic on the sides. Now that's because the Apprentice Sabers and the Bane too can't fit the regular ones. Here's one of the other ones. That's a regular blade plug from SaberForge. And as you can see, the lip comes over the plastic a little bit. It fits in there. It fits on top, as you can see. But you can't screw it in because it doesn't reach all the way down to the retention screw on the bottom. So they send out the Apprentice level blade plugs that fit all the way into the socket if you wanted to. I like to put mine a little bit more up. I'll give you guys a little quick look at that purple color. Awesome. I guess on the video camera it really comes up more of a purple. In person it's actually more of a blue color than a purple, which I really like as a comparison to what I've seen so far. So let me just screw this in real quick, and we will continue with our review video for you guys. So top of the emitter has these windows in it. Really love the windows in any hilt, especially this consular. Really brings out the detail. Really gives it a whole different feel to it as opposed to if these were just covered up. Really love what they're doing with these. On our top section here where your retention screws are, so this one holds in your LED light. That one will hold in your blade plug or blade once you put it into there. As you can see, here's the emitter. Here's the main body, and in between it kind of goes into these divot parts here. I know it doesn't, because of the weathering, it's a little harder to tell how far they sink in, but this makes for excellent flourishing. This is where I'm usually holding it when I'm using it, dueling with it, or flourishing with it. Makes for an excellent gripping section. You know, you got that little part on top, hold your fingers up so when you're flourishing it doesn't easily slide out or slide down because you have also these grooves here. Really probably my favorite part of the hilts. I have to say though, the balance on this, because it's a Warrior Edition, now I believe if it was a Champion it would be a little more balanced. It's a little off balance because the battery pack on the bottom here is a little heavier than everything else up top here. But when you have the blade in, it actually works out to be a pretty good balance. Definitely swings really well. I love the way it handles. So let's keep going here. We have our body section, our mid-body section. We have your ignition switch. And this would be your recharge port or kill key if you had a Champion Edition. As you know, this is a Warrior, so it doesn't have that. We're going to move right on down to your main gripping section here. These are ridged in. These do come in. They're not just like lines. They are ridges that come in. Makes for a very good gripping section. And as you can see, the CoverTech belt on the bottom doesn't get in the way of that gripping. See? Even if you wanted to put two hands on it, can easily do it. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I'm kind of a shorter guy, so my grip is a little smaller than other people's would be. But this is, I would say about 10 inches long, I guess. So it should be good for anybody's size hands. I don't see where there would be a problem. For bigger guys, definitely maybe more of a one-hander. I know one of my friends has one, and you know, for him it's a little harder to get both hands on there without the CoverTech getting in the way. But for me, it works out great. So anyway. There's your CoverTech knob. You got the dual tone going on in there, which I like. See the silver line and then the black line on the bottom there, still dual tone, very cool. And then there's your pommel on the bottom, which is vented for sound. Although I don't have sound in my Warrior Edition, so it doesn't have the little vents in there, which it doesn't need them. You know, honestly, I didn't notice that until just doing this review video, so maybe I'll have to drill them in when I put the soundboard in, but that'll be another video for you. So I'm going to throw in the blade so you guys can get a better look at the color before I wrap up this review video. As with all the Apprentice sabers, you know, they are standard one piece. There's not a couple different pieces in it. It's all made solid. I know some of the Elite sabers are the same thing, but especially with these Apprentice ones, they are solid bodies, which I tend to like more than the pieces, because the pieces can come loose and stuff, like in a Prodigal Son. So let's fire her up. Nice. Check out that color. Really awesome. All the way through the blade, of course. All the way through to the tip. Again, I guess the color doesn't really show up as well on camera. I'll try and back up for you guys, maybe you can get a better view of that color there. It doesn't show up as well as I would like it to on the video, but in person, let me tell you, the violet blue is stunning. It is absolutely awesome. Well, guys, sorry I don't have more time for you today, but I hope you liked the review video of the SaberForge Consular. Check them out if you guys want to. If you're looking for an inexpensive hilt, if you're looking for maybe a shorter design, this is definitely the way to go. I have handled two of the Apprentice sabers before, this one and the Disciple, and although I like the leather wrap on the Disciple, I love the balance and feel of the Consular. So, there you go. Have a great day, everybody.